We're a minute late. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure absolutely nobody noticed that until I mentioned it. So that's fine. Hello.
Good
I don't
evening.
even have my show notes up. This is a great start to the day. It's been a hectic day. I only wrote the show notes like half an hour ago, if that. So yeah, this is great. Welcome. Even though we're late and no one's watching anyway, apparently we're going to answer your tech questions, which I have a few of today. Or have had a few. Ooh, hang on. And I'm trying to fix my failed raid array at the same time. So that's great fun. But yeah, 7 p.m. Tuesdays, we do this. We answer your tech questions 100% for free. We sit down, we have a drink because it's happy hour. Well, at least it's our happy hour. I don't know how an actual. Someone fill us in. How does an actual happy hour work? Like, what hour is it?
They normally just pick an hour.
Okay. Well, we've done that, so we're good. But yes, you can ask us. Oh wait, you can ask us your tech questions for free. There's no such thing as a dumb question except for the one that's not asked. So you can ask us through any of our contact details at www.thedotmail.com/contact.
That sounds about right.
I should probably take the smiley face out of that. But anyway, so we're drinking. Well, what are you drinking today?
I have a chalky milk.
Oh, okay. I went back to one of my favorites. I have ginger ale. Hmm. It'll be gone in a minute. Um, but anyway, obviously our drinks are non-alcoholic. That's because technically we're working. Yep, definitely
Yeah.
working. Yes, but you can drink whatever you want if you're drinking alcoholic beverages. Please drink responsibly. We are in no way, shape, or form responsible for your liver failure.
Just so
Anyway,
you
let's
know,
get
the
started with
comment
it.
there's from a famous, what is it,
Oh yeah,
RSL worker.
yeah. Ours are
Yeah.
picked. Okay,
Hmm.
cool. Good to know. We did it
Wait,
the
the
right
fact
way
that
then.
C's here, does that mean we can serve alcohol responsibly?
Well, he can, but we can't. Oh, apparently I'm quiet versus you. I don't know what's
I'm
going on
always
with my
dominant.
audio today. Hey.
I can try to turn mine down a bit if you want.
Yeah, apparently mine is all the way up. Let me turn down some of the noise cancelling.
Turn down for
Where's that
what?
gone? For live stream? There we go. I don't know if that's going to be any better or not, but we're running with it. So, uh, need a RSA and a liquor license, my dude. So, yeah, we're not serving alcohol. So that's fine. I think my computer behind me has failed again.
Is that better? Like, I
Oh,
don't know if you're going to hear anything different, but Nate might.
say what now? Now you are really quiet. Hang on.
I, I can turn it up more if you want.
I just turned mine up so I can hear you better. I think that works. Anyway, so look, our first question comes from Nate anyway. So, uh, let me just get it exactly so we get this right. So, looking at going soft tube custom water cooling on my computer, I want some pros and cons. So, this is our topic. Custom loop water cooling, pros and cons. Well, the biggest
Expensive.
con, I guess, is the expense and the complexity.
Mm.
Apparently, we sound more even now too, so that's good. Um, yeah, custom loop, any kind of custom loop, is so much more expensive than um, your closed loop. Well, your all-in-one coolers, which are just straight in, and then off you go. So there's that. Um, and really, most people don't need a custom loop unless they've reached the limit of an all-in-one cooler anyway.
Mm.
And that'd only be under, I guess, higher end or extreme overclocking.
Yeah, because these days you can get really expensive all in ones.
Yep.
Whoa, I can hear myself.
Yeah, your volume just went up. I have no idea why. But anyway, um,
Yes, it did.
did it
How do I
automatically
turn
adjust on
off
you?
the automatic adjust? Stop it.
Nate says aesthetics. Yes, aesthetics is a pro, but for the expense and the complexity and the time and effort to get it right, um, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't say it's worth it, but I guess for some people it could be. It also makes it harder if you ever want to move your system. Like, I guess if it's an open loop, because then you'd have to make sure that no air got in. You don't have to bleed it and stuff on the other end after you've moved it. I'm assuming that's a thing. Is that a thing?
No, because I thought open loops you still seal it like
Okay,
once it's full.
might be alright then. As you can tell,
Because
I've never actually built a custom loop.
as far as I'm aware, oh my gosh, will you stop going up, you silly thing?
For some reason, my RGB LEDs are out of control today too. That's supposed to all be red, but the control program won't open.
Yeah, because the difference between a closed loop and an open loop, as far as I'm aware, closed loop being your all-in-ones, is the fact that you can't modify them and you can't like fill them up because it's sealed shut.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas an open loop, you can, like, obviously being aftermarket kind of thing, you can fill it up and everything like a car radiator.
Yeah.
So like you fill it up, then you seal it, and that's how it cycles.
Yep. I'm not putting that comment up, but sure, if that's what you're into.
And the other thing is depends on which cooler you have as well. Like,
oh, you dropped out. This is going well tonight. Oh look, you're back.
Because the lower end coolers, like all in ones, such as the light, what's mine classified as, the Cooler Master liquid light, so the ML240L.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot smaller hoses compared to the next step up. So if you go up to the P, so the ML40P, you get thicker hoses, the radiator's thicker, and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, the other thing is if you want to like cool graphics cards and that, maybe go for an open loop.
Yes. Yeah. That's very hard to do on an all-in-one cooler.
No, these days you can quite easily for most of them.
Nate beat you to it. He said, and can add more blocks. So
yeah.
Yes, that's true. On the con side of things, you've got a lot more points of failure.
Yes.
Because every pipe join is a point of failure, like potential point of failure.
And I think that's why most people enjoy the all-in-ones more these days.
Yeah.
Because you get the benefit of having liquid cooled without having the possibility of things leaking everywhere. Because if you build an open loop, it's not going to be, as far as I know, covered under warranty for leaks and stuff.
Yes.
Like you'll have a warranty on your pump working, you'll have a warranty on like certain temperatures and stuff on certain parts. But if a join leaks, it leaks. It's on you kind of thing. Whereas with an all-in-one, because it's a sealed unit and it's being sold as a sealed unit, if it leaks, you can ring up the manufacturer and be like, yo, quality this.
I don't believe they will pay for your damages,
though. It'd be an interesting argument.
Yeah.
Because you buy it for the name and safety, because I don't know, that's how I would see it.
I was reading about it earlier. Someone was going through the experience and the manufacturer offered to replace the cooler but not the parts that it damaged.
Interesting. I feel like if you made enough noise, though, they wouldn't really have a choice.
I'm pretty sure it's in the terms and conditions that they don't.
Yeah. Because I guess it's like
from my understanding, they won't cover damage from leaks. That's what I found today.
True. Well, that's not
The
cool.
reason I can say this is because I found out my all-in-one cooler is leaking today. Thankfully, it wasn't in a computer, so it didn't leak on anything as far as I could tell. The way my computer was laid out was fine anyway. It wasn't going to leak onto anything. So, yeah, I was just looking into warranty details and seeing if I could claim warranty or anything like that, which I don't think I can because I don't have the original proof of purchase. But, yeah, it looks like the manufacturer wouldn't cover damages anyway if there were any.
Which isn't good.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, it's like performance parts and stuff in cars. Like, I can see why he wants to dabble in it. But yeah, it just, if you want to play with it and you're comfortable playing with it, the other thing like is your case custom loop friendly, because that's another thing you got to look out for as well.
Yep.
Yes, it
sorry.
is.
With the message though, he said that he was looking at a better motherboard, so extended ATX probably. Oh, sorry. The other question that was attached with that was upgrade GPU now or wait till 4th series, so 4th 40 series, I guess, in the NVIDIA. I'd definitely wait for that one.
Yes.
Oh, here you go. Hang on. So that's why I wanted to dabble in water cooling. It's cool AF, and the upgrade will be a Thermaltake U51. I want to see this. What's this? Thermaltake U51. Ooh, interesting. The black one or the white one?
Obviously black. Because
I don't know.
it is a nice looking case. So it's designed to hold 2 radiators at the back by the looks of that.
2 at the back. Or 1 at the front and 1 at the top.
No, I feel like it's got a lot of space for a lot of fidgeting.
So 120 or 140 mil at the back.
No, because look at the... Like, if you look at the case, it's got 2 big, like, 360 mil cutouts on the back.
We're looking at the same case.
The Thermaltake View 51?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I'm only seeing 1 fan on the back. What do you mean down the bottom?
Oh, on, like, the side.
Oh, yeah.
I don't classify the exhaust as the back. Like, when you have an open face like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
okay,
behind the motherboard, you can fit 2 360 mil rads.
Yeah.
So what, you can fit, like, 4 or 5 360s?
3, I think. 1 at the top, 1 in the side, which you would call in the back, and 1 at the bottom. That's a lot.
I am on their website.
That's a lot. 4. Oh, wait. Vertical mount GPU. Oh, yeah. And wait, are you saying we can fit 4 360 mil rads in that? I'm seeing space for 3.
No, that's 4.
Where's the 4?
So you can fit a 360 on the bottom, 360 on the front, 360 up the top, and 360 on the side. Like next to the motherboard.
Oh, yeah, true. Yep. 1, 2, 3. No. You wait, yeah? 360 at the front. Oh, yeah, you can. That's huge. That's massive.
I'm on Thermaltake's website.
Holy stuff. That's a lot of radiators.
And then I guess if you want, you could probably fit a 120 at the back as well.
Yeah.
I still feel like there's space for fans at the back as well, though, like on the side. But yeah, so you can fit 4 360s.
That's
which
insane.
is a little overkill. Oh, I guess that's like the case Jay's 2 cents used.
Which one was that?
I can't remember the name of it. It was he got all excited because you can also fit 2 motherboards in one case.
It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Wait, which case is that? I might be interested in something like that.
I'll see if I can find it.
It said overkill to the max, but stunning. You are not wrong. That does look good. I don't think I could do it because it's too over the top for me. Anyway, moving on. What? How much is it?
No, it's more the fact that I just realized how quiet you are.
Why?
Because I just blew out my eardrums when I opened YouTube.
Why am I so quiet tonight?
That hurts so much.
What if I sit over here? Is that better?
Like it's better, but holy dooly, that hurt.
Okay, I think this microphone needs to be closer to me. Let's see if we can make that happen somehow.
Give me a link for the case. Items featured in this video. I'm assuming if I click that, it should be the link to the case.
All right, how's this? Am I loud enough yet?
Nate, is he loud enough?
Hello.
So I feel like I'm loud enough.
I don't understand why though. Like this thing wasn't that quiet last week, I don't think.
Okay, hang on. Now I might be able to hear it a bit better. It's a Fantex.
Yeah. Oh. Enthu Mini?
Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, I didn't find it. Oh, yeah, it is an Enthu.
Interesting.
Enthu Lux 2. It's a Fantex Enthu Lux 2.
Okay.
Is what it is. And I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna drop out and try and fix this mic thingy thing. I'm back.
Yeah, wait, why don't you look at one of these? Why don't you look at one of these, Nate? Please note I can't make your comments come up tonight. I have no control because I decided to refresh my computer. Because okay, so this Fantex case, you can fit Hey mama. The case that I'm talking about now is the Fantex Entho, so ENTHOO Lux LUXE 2. With it, you can fit a 480mm radiator at the front, 360 underneath, 360 at the top, 360 on the side, and either a 140 or a 120 on the back. And like I said, this one you can have a full ATX motherboard, I believe, and then an ITX underneath. I don't know how we'd go finding one for sale. but it is a very cool looking case. Actually, can I do that? I don't know if I can't even add a comment to show you. Do we tell him that we can't hear him, or do we just let him sit there and talk and think he can hear us? That we can hear him? Like, I feel like that's a little mean if we do that, but it is an option. Yeah, I don't think he understands. I still can't hear him. No, still nothing.
Hey, how about now?
Oh, no, there we go. There we go.
Am I loud enough, though?
I'm not sure. Just so you know, just in case you want to put the link in that I've just been talking about.
Yep.
I just sent it in the private chat on here.
Okay.
Just because I
can't chat on here.
Yeah, I can't click on live comments.
Hey, that's an Australian reseller too.
I don't know if they have any in stock, but yes, this was the one. So you can have an ATX board.
Sold out.
You can have a full ATX board and an ITX board in this one case.
Apparently, I'm still quiet. All right. How about now? Am I loud?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Like just for the record, this is how close this thing is to me now.
Mine's kind of close.
I think this should be loud enough. Huh?
Mine's...
Yours is really far away.
Yeah, I'd hate to bring it closer.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I need this thing to sit like right in front of me. I'm just going to have to hold it and talk. Hey. Law.
But yeah, so if you missed it, Nathan, that case there that we've linked can have a 480mm radiator at the front, three 360mm radiators, like top, bottom, and the side.
I don't like the look of it, eh?
I don't know. I reckon it's pretty stealth.
Maybe.
And it's more for the versatility. Like, if you want to have a full ATX board plus an ITX board just chilling.
Yeah.
The other thing is, can you see how many drives it can hold as well? So if you wanted to make it into like a little server. Like, is that, there you go, storage. 11 SSDs and 12 hard drives.
I feel like that's no, yeah.
Like, it's one of those things, it's such a versatile case. It's like, do you want to do Uber overclocking? Yes. Let's have however many radiators that is.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them at once.
And then, yeah, I'm just casually throwing in another motherboard underneath, just because.
Yeah, that's a lot of space.
Like, I don't think you can run the bottom radiator if you have the other other CPU, other motherboard.
Don't they need a radiator each, though?
You still can use other radiators, you just don't. You lose out of one of 3 360mm radiators.
Oh, crying shame that, eh?
Like, you still got the 480 sitting at the front.
Yeah.
That is probably more than enough to like cool most people's CPUs and graphics cards.
Yeah.
But you know, you never know.
It's probably fine.
But yeah, I forget which build he put in that, but he was extremely happy with it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Did
Interesting.
Bitwits did a video with 2 PCs in it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, now I'm looking at it in person. It's pretty like hardline versus softline.
Depends. Hardline looks better, but is a lot harder to work with. If you're going mostly for aesthetics, though, I'd probably go that anyway. But
Yeah,
that's just me.
if you're going for looks, hardline all the way.
Yeah.
But again, that also brings in the fact that it's going to be harder to seal and all that because you're going to have O-rings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas if you use soft tubing, doesn't it just pretty much seal on itself when you like screw it together?
Yeah.
And you've got to be a lot more careful with hard lines as well.
Yes. Anyway, I think we should move on. Wait, depends. Nate, do you have any more questions?
Actually, I just realized what this would be really good for.
What?
Streamers.
Ah. Nate said no. Go for it. So no questions. Okay.
What do you think?
Cool. What?
That'd
Oh,
be
if
like,
you want to run 2 PCs. I feel like streamers would just spend the money on one good PC to do both.
yeah, but it's still cool. And there's zero like loss from trying to stream at the same time.
Yeah, I guess so. But it depends, because then you've got to outlay for 2 power supplies, 2 motherboards, 2 CPUs, 2 sets of RAM. What?
It just looks really pretty with
You're
2
gonna do it, aren't
computers
you?
in one.
Are you gonna do it?
I wish.
Why not?
But it does look dope because the way Bitwit did it, he didn't use a second graphics card. He used
Yeah,
a capture card in it
yeah.
and an onboard like APU.
CPU. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
should
a
do that.
very nice setup.
Do it. Do it.
No,
Done it yet?
no.
Do it.
The glass is like it's hitched.
Do it.
See, I don't know. So Nate just sent me the link to a soft kit he's looking at. I don't know. Like, I'm torn because being a pre-made kit like that, you'd nearly be as good at just getting the thermal take all in one.
Yeah.
I think your best benefit's going to be buying separately.
But remember, he's going for aesthetics.
Yeah. Because the only difference is going to be between this and a all-in-one is the fact you can see the color of your loop.
Yeah.
And you have the reservoir.
Yeah.
I know it's still a custom kit. It's just I don't know how to perform compared to like when you look at other YouTubers and stuff where they buy like a specific pump and reservoir kind of thing and then go from there.
Yeah.
I feel like a thermal take one's going to be. I'm not sure 100%. Like we probably have to talk to Nathan.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, I know.
That's got to be a custom loop for aesthetics.
Yeah, that is true.
So I don't think it really matters what we're going to say anyway. Nate's going to do a custom loop, no matter how we split it.
DDC pump. It could have a good pump. Oh, it is a good pump. But yeah, I am not sure. We'd have to talk to Nathaniel, which we probably could do and get back to you next week about it. See what
He'll
his
say
views
hard
are.
line.
Yeah,
He'll say
I
custom
know.
loop and hard line.
But what I mean is like the thermal take versus buying separately.
I feel like that's going to be a short conversation. I can ask him now if you want.
You
Send me the
can.
link. I'll see what he says, but I guarantee the answer is going to be no.
No. Come to me and I'll tell you which parts to buy. Which probably isn't a bad thing either, in saying that. Because Nathaniel's definitely the one out of us that knows what he's talking about when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at the link yet. What are we looking at? $445.
I don't feel like that's that expensive. That's why I'm concerned, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like yes, it's expensive, but it's not crazy.
I've never priced a custom loop system. I knew they were expensive. I didn't know they were that expensive. I guess it makes sense though. It hurts. Nate agrees it'll be a very short conversation. He hasn't replied yet, so yeah.
I just looked on Umart. Yeah, don't. Just don't look at Umart.
Why?
They have a thermal take one there. I believe it's a much bigger radiator and a much bigger reservoir for 750.
Oh yeah.
But it is a huge radiator.
Yeah, I still wouldn't do it unless I was extreme overclocking.
See, for that price, because I don't know, is that an Australian price?
It says AU 445. So yes.
Most likely.
Yep.
From
the
my
thing that gets me is that I know for $445 we could budget build, we could buy the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and SSD. I'm like, we've built pretty much. Well, actually, if that's a 3200G, that's the whole computer almost. Actually, wait, I want to see. Can we build a whole computer for $445? It's got to be close. Hardest part's going to be case and power supply.
Yeah. Oh, Nate just said that is the lower end price one. Yeah, I can see that because it's a thin radiator.
Yeah.
But again, if you're going for the aesthetics, you can't really fault that price.
Yeah. But if you're going for aesthetics, then it really should be hardlined.
Yeah. Which I don't know how much
something
length you get.
Cut the hard line in the Matrix or something, but anyway.
Like there's a hardline kit on Umart for $459.
Yeah.
Which is an EK brand, and as far as I know, with cooling,
EK is good.
The way to go.
Expensive, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and that's a 360 mil radiator, but a hardline kit. I just don't know how much tubing it comes with.
Yeah,
it's compatible with AM4. It comes with 4 pieces. 10 and 12 mil tubing, 500 millimeters. I feel like the pump mounts sideways. That's confusing. Oh no, I'm talking about this one, Nate.
All right, Jacob confirmed. For a Asus Prime A320M-E motherboard, 120 gig WD Green Western Digital SSD, two 4 gig sticks of Crucial DDR4, AMD Ryzen 3 3200G, and the Fractal design focus with the 500 watt power supply, $415. For
That's
less
cheap.
than the price of the whole kit, we could budget build a computer. Brand new.
That's fine.
That's insane. That's why I can't deal with it in my head.
See,
But
like
I'm not spending the price of a computer on a cooling kit.
these are the two I'd probably be looking at, Nate. Which, if Nathan wants to put it in, because again, like I said, knowing EK as a brand, especially for cooling. Wait, don't put that other one up. I don't know if that worked.
Yeah, it did.
It did work?
Yep.
The messenger one?
Oh.
I'll put two in there.
Another one? Oh.
I'll just send this. I don't know what that did. But yeah, for those prices, I'd definitely go more to EK. But again, it's all personal preference. Because yeah, you got the hardline thermal take, which is $750. Oops.
Yeah, I'd go the EK.
Yeah. So unless you wanted to build like 3 computers, well, 2 computers, don't go for that one. But in saying that, it's pretty cool.
I ain't buying any of these.
You know you want to.
I'm looking at this one. Where are you?
Yeah.
The radiator on that thermal take one seems thick.
Yes.
Is
I
the
did
EK
say
the same?
nowhere near as thick as that thermal take. No. That
So
thermal take
that's where the
is,
price difference probably is then.
yeah, that radiator is like 2 to 3 times the size.
Nate
Nate
says, I'd love to see you guys build a custom loop over the top system one day. What does he mean
one
over the
day
top
mine
system?
will get it. Like just some crazy looking thing, I guess.
Oh, crazy loop, comma, over the top
Yeah.
system. Okay.
Unless he's
Yeah,
talking about
we
like
might.
you forking out for like a Titan or something. Like a
I don't
2080
want one.
Ti. But
We had a
no,
1080 Ti in here today.
whose was that?
Customers?
John?
No.
No.
No, 1080 Ti.
I thought John had a Ti.
Oh, wait, that job. No, not that.
Oh wait, so is that a
360.
question as you're asking which one?
It
As
seems
far
like
as
it.
I know, if you're using it for a CPU, 240 would be plenty.
Yeah. But I guess the bigger, the more cooling capacity you can get.
Yeah,
So
bigger,
it's
better.
As long as your pump can keep up with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. No, an insane over-the-top custom loop PC.
Well,
Wow, the Threadrip is coming.
mine won't be crazy over the top, but I am planning on custom looping mine one day. because I am getting quite sick of my jet.
Oh yeah, for the 5700 XT.
Yeah. Like, I definitely need to sort that out.
Yeah.
So, hang on. No, that's what the difference in price is. No, because the first link I sent you for the UMart, like the first hardline kit's a 360.
Yeah, the second one. Wait,
Second one
first one was
wasn't.
the first EK was 240.
Oh,
The
yeah.
second
Then you had a
EK was
360.
360. Yeah.
Yeah. And then comparing that to the thermal take 360, like huge D5 hard tube thing.
Yep.
The thermal take cooler is like 2 to 3 times as thick as the EK. But yes. What's next?
We've only got 18 minutes left, so which topic are we going to cover? Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's. Oh wait, Nate says it's an ultra thin rad, the 361.
Well, actually, we could just continue with Nate's comment, and then we'll just take on these next week. Because the other thing is, Nate, are you planning on doing your graphics card as well?
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing you got to take into consideration. If you want to include your graphics card, you definitely want the 360, and you're most likely going to have to get extra tubing and the water block for the graphics card, which would look cool. Because that's what I'm planning on doing. Like with mine, I'm planning on eventually going 2 radiators, a cooler block for the 5700 XT, and yeah,
I did not know this.
I have to because I can't.
You wanted to do custom loop, but yeah. He said, "Yep, looking at a 2080 Super Waterforce."
Yeah. Ooh. So you definitely want, unless you go for 240 mils.
And see, asking about upgrading now or nah, wait till the 40 series.
Yeah, I'd wait. Because yeah, the next lot's going to come out and it's going to make this redundant anyway.
Yep.
But how do I always, on this tech happy hour, end up looking at motherboards?
I don't know. Did you pick one yet?
Well,
Give
I just
the short list.
Like I said, the Tomahawk, sorry, is pretty high on the list.
Nate said cheaper then, and yeah, yep, it will be cheaper.
Yeah. All
right, here's our new segment. It's happening weekly until you buy one.
The peer pressure is real. The highest possibility one at the moment is the Tomahawk. I really like the look of the Tomahawk. But for what I want, from what we've looked up, the Tomahawk offers the best for what I want.
So I'm not saying get one of these. I'm just saying, come on, I made my choice. Hurry up.
It's like, I've already done it, Jacob. Wow.
My case is clean now, by the way. I've got fans and power supply in it now, so this is probably going in tonight or tomorrow.
Nate just sent me the motherboard he's looking at.
Yeah.
Holy dooly.
Is it the godlike?
No.
Oh.
No godlike. Well, very close to the godlike. I don't know why he's not getting the godlike. A real man to get the godlike.
Hey.
No. You need the godlike. Nate, stop cheaping out and get the godlike.
That goes for you too. You haven't bought a motherboard yet. Get the godlike.
Oh hell no! That's like over half the cost of my car.
I know.
He's looking at the creation.
I don't know
And
that one.
it's the one below the godlike.
Oh, okay.
So they're both EATX,
Yeah.
but the godlike's godlike.
I'm just using this as a pillow now.
Well, you can ask if Nathan goes halvesies with me, I'll get a godlike just to see you get one as well, Nate.
Why am I going halves? I already bought my board. I'm waiting for you two now. Actually, I'm not even waiting. Like I said, this will probably go in tonight or tomorrow.
I'm torn. Like, I really do like the look of the tomahawk, but I don't know. I'm pretty torn. It's out of stock at the moment, so
Quick, somebody help him pick. Wait, is it out of stock at our suppliers? Did we check that already?
I'm not sure. How did I end up on MSY?
Probably because I sent you there. CPU cooler that I'm looking at.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. What did you think about that one, by the way?
It doesn't look too bad.
That's the tried and tested one that's been around forever.
Nathan, you got to put the link in the chat. We can't leave.
What?
We can't leave our audience out for the cooler.
I can't even find it, eh? Oh, wait, hang on. Yep, here we go. Okay, so because my all-in-one cooler has sprung a leak, and because my computer stays on and unattended for a while, I'm looking at going back to air cooling. So I'm looking at one of these whenever it shows up in the doobly-doo. There we go. Cooler Master Hyper 212, because they've been around forever and a day.
The motherboard I'm looking at, so that's an ATX board that Nate just sent me.
ATX or EATX?
No, it's just an ATX.
Oh.
It's the one like the highest MSI before you go to EATX.
Wait, which Tomahawk were you looking at?
The X570.
Okay.
See, that's the issue, Nate. You're showing me things that are like twice as expensive as what I want to spend.
Apparently, they'll be in stock in 2 days in... what state's that? In Whoop Whoop.
I agree, Nate. I'm straight up. I'm on your bandwagon.
Which one? That one that I just put up?
Just straight up. Like, if you're deciding to go air cooling, why not just go to the best? Because the price difference isn't like it is there.
AM4.
But the Noctua, you cannot beat Noctua for cooling, for air cooling especially. I agree.
Let me see if I can find it.
I agree, Nate. You tell him. I enjoy having someone on my side to pick on Nathan. It's a great feeling.
$209? Nah.
No, you're looking at the high end. You don't need that.
The only other one are the low profile ones that are coming up.
Yes, it does. There you go, Nathan. Just in case you want to show the people the one I'm thinking about.
Which one are you looking at?
I just sent it to you, private.
Oh. Motherboard. I thought you meant cooler. Where's the Noctua cooler that we're talking about?
I was looking at some before.
Oh. Hey, Jacob, if you want that board, This is what we get them for.
I haven't got that much cash though, but damn, that's cheap.
The other one's more.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know, but I can use Zip Pay.
Yes. Okay. I see your point.
Yeah, if you go to Computer Alliance,
Yeah.
there are lots cheaper than that. You've got 139, 119, 159.
Okay.
You can get a big boy dual fan for 165. And the thing is, these would most, like Nate said, these would beat cheap all-in-one coolers. But that's the thing. Like, it's all the other thing is, do you get the Chroma Max and just I think it costs that much just because they went against their branding and decided to paint it black.
It's out of stock anyway.
Yeah, no, but still.
I can't get it if it's out of stock.
Who else does good air cooling? I can't really think of anyone. Yeah, it's pretty much. Be Quiet's good as well. I heard good reviews about this one, which you can put in. Again, it's out of stock, but if you can find somewhere that has it, people did speak highly of that.
Wasn't that the one that was really... Oh, yep, that's huge.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Just a little.
But it's cool.
Where do we get one of those from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look. You might have them.
For how much?
139.
As far as I know, like from memory, they were good. Like I haven't seen a video on them since like they came out, but my memory may be wrong, but from memory, they're good.
I'm going to have to investigate this one. But
they definitely like the fact that it hasn't got the annoying clips for the fans.
This model. Yeah, I don't like that about the Noctuas.
Yeah, the A500, you can like slide. They slide up and down. It's ingenious.
I'm going to have to look into this, but probably not in the next 6 minutes because I'm going to have to watch some reviews probably for the rest of the night while I put the rest of the computer together.
Well, the next question is, do you just get a Wraith Max?
Wait, a what now?
Wraith Max. For $70.
Oh. I mentioned that, didn't I? And you said no.
I thought you just mentioned the Wraith. Because the Wraith isn't a Wraith Max.
True. By the way, these are discontinued, so they're not there.
Oh. Well, don't worry then.
What about the Wraith Prism?
Nate, help. I wouldn't be using a stock cooler.
No, the Wraith Prism, I think, is the next one up from the Wraith Max. It's basically the same thing, but with RGB, I think. Yeah. Look. Have a link. Everybody have a link. There you go. AMD Wraith Prism Cooler. Nate says don't do it.
I think the Prism is the Max.
I think the Prism, is just the Max with an RGB fan. But I did look before. There are some of those on Gumtree for like $40.
Nah, I'm not sure.
I like
Or
the
be
clips.
quiet.
I think if anything, I might go the Corsair air cooler, depending on the reviews.
Be Quiet's pretty good too.
I don't think they're in stock. Oh, and before anyone asks, I have worked with the Noctua clips on the Threadripper build. That's all I'll say about that.
More videos to come soon.
Huh?
Are there more videos to come soon?
For what?
No. No, because the Threadripper you had to get out the door, didn't you?
Yeah. The Threadripper build will just be the Cinebench result.
Yeah.
And then a review of how the actual build went and what was good, what was bad. Like those freaking clips.
Where did I just hear a big old ping from? Oh, there.
Wasn't me.
It was not me. What is your view on getting an X470 board?
In what context?
Instead of a B550?
No, I'd get the B550.
Oh, I meant B450. Like instead of mine.
Ooh. I'd stick with the B450. You're not really gaining much by going across.
Yeah.
Except maybe better VRMs. But see, if you're buying an X470 now, the X470 is either going to be old stock or second hand.
Yeah. The X5, I am looking at an X570. Did you put the one I'm looking at?
I didn't put it up in the
just pop
public
it up
comments, but I can.
Yeah, just so Nate can see. As far as my research has come, Nate, because I want to look at overclocking, the VRM, VRM is as good as the godlike in creation on the Tomahawk. So for half to, 3/4 of the price, you can get. Like I said, I don't like the VRM scores are not good enough for that.
No, I'm just saying, hurry up and decide. Builds are waiting.
But yeah, I'm trying to find the best VRM for, best bang for buck VRMs, because I want to be able to overclock to the max. And from the research I've done, like I said, the VRMs in that are as good as the high-end X570 boards.
No, I've just loaded reviews for the Corsair A500. And the title from Gamers Nexus, impressively bad Corsair A500 CPU cooler review.
I thought they were good.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
I may be wrong. I can't remember. It's a long time.
I'm going to watch these things as I continue to work on stuff here tonight.
Yeah, that's something I definitely recommend
by
doing,
morning.
Is if you're looking at overclocking, Nate, look for best VRM results.
Yep.
Hardware
Unboxed. Watch their videos on the thing, because they are thorough. If you want to go deeper than Gamers Nexus, but yeah, be prepared for information overload.
Yeah, because like I said, if you look on the Hardware Unboxed, the X570 Tomahawk is extremely close to the godlike and the Aurora's what's their top of the range? Not the Aorus, the Gigabyte. It's an Aorus, but what's their top of the range one? Aorus. I'm having an absolute mind blank. I thought that. Yeah, but it's an Aorus something.
Oh, no idea. I don't pay that much attention to Gigabyte. I was going to say no offense, but I really don't like them, so whatever.
So yeah, the Tomahawk's up with the godlike and the extreme. So, and it's literally 1/4 of the price. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I found it already. It's hang on, the lag. He probably would have beaten me.
Yeah. He probably had it in time. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock, so we should wrap it up, even though we didn't get to talk to like 90% of the stuff we had listed. This was still fun anyway. So,
pretty
where
much
are my
the
show notes?
outcome of the video is if you are wanting aesthetics, hard tubing,
Little custom loop.
yeah, custom loop hard tubing. The only reason you'd probably go soft, like I might just go soft because I want simplicity. Where if something goes wrong, I want to be able to fix it instantly. Because that's the other thing you got to remember too. If something does spring a leak or your tube plays up,
It's on you.
yeah, and the fact that to make another custom hardline is a lot harder than cutting a bit of length of tube and just sticking it in.
Yep.
For like soft tubing. I would probably
He
go
says
soft
he
tubing.
wanted simplicity too. We're not talking custom loop then if we're talking simplicity.
But if he's going aesthetics and simplicity,
That's like saying I want a reliable Euro
hang on.
car.
I
This is a
saw
tech chat.
what
I
he
should
wanted.
specify. We want a reliable Euro car. It's not going to happen.
He's going to disagree. Actually, no. I remember him pulling parts out the front of 3P.
Yeah.
Like, if you want simplicity and looks, start looking for, like, the Kraken series stuff. Or other, like, because,
Okay,
yeah,
let me rephrase. It's like I want my head gasket to stay intact on a Subaru.
Weld it.
Anyone?
No. Like, if you're looking for simplicity and looks, like the NZXT Krakens, like the new ones, having the LED display
Oh, yeah.
is awesome because it tells you so much information. And being a Kraken, the Krakens again are one of the best coolers you can get. Yeah, delete it. That's what most Subarus do. But yeah, so simplicity would probably be either a soft tube loop or a high end all in one. Like me personally, I would get a Kraken over a soft tube custom loop. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But like I said, you know that it's going to perform and it's going to be plug and play. And like I said, you get the heads-up display, which is absolutely awesome.
Do you get it with all of them?
The newer ones, yes.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's software where you can control what you see there.
Which ones have it?
The Kraken Z73 as the LED heads-up display. Z63.
Yep. There we go.
So I'm guessing it's a Z series then.
Yeah. Ooh. Ow. Ow. That hurts.
Yeah. It hurts, but like I said, like
$449.
Yes. Well, like I'd go for the 360. And if we compare that to the soft tube one he was showing us before.
There's an X series as well.
Yes, there's lots of series.
I don't think they have the...
They don't have the heads up
custom screen though.
No.
Okay, look, we should wrap it up. So...
Yeah, so that's like Nate said, it is cheap. It is a lot cheaper than a custom loop. And
yeah, it is.
You're getting the top of the range all in one.
Yep.
Like, you know that thing is going to perform. Like, you've seen people put those on, like, Threadrippers and stuff, so...
Yeah. Anyway, right, look, so we'll be back next week on Tuesday from 7 p.m. and we will talk tech. If you have a question that takes up the whole episode, that is fine.
Because it's
Live stream.
fun.
That is fine because we want to answer your tech questions 100% for free, and it saves up coming up with content ourselves, which now we can use our content next time. But yeah, more importantly, we want to help you. So help us to help you. Please like and share and spread the word about this thing. So if you know anybody else who uses technology and they need help, or even if they just want to learn more, come send them this way. So you can send, or you or your friends, family, enemies, whoever, I don't care. As long as we get tech questions, you can send them to us at any of our contact details at www.thedotmill.com/contact. I think I said that wrong. Using any of our contact details, you know what I mean. But yeah, you can ask anything you want. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Nate says, thanks guys, love the live streaming. Sick. Better keep doing it then, hey.
I do my best.
But yeah, we'll be back again next week, and I think that's
See
it.
y'all
Did I
later.
forget anything? No, that's it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.